Yo.
What up, Boogie?
Man,
That was a hard
V-necks,
boogie.
that was a very hard,
Yeah, that
but
was.
hard boogie. V-necks be pissing me off sometimes because it be like, depending on where the shirt be landing, you be looking, you can look homeless. Like, nigga, where you
Yeah,
been?
it'd be a struggle. I'm not really a V-neck kind of guy. My neck's a little too thick for those.
You a little round crew?
Yeah. The crew necks are more my cut, more my speed.
Same.
You know how that goes and everything. But what's up? How you doing?
Hey, man, I'm out here hiding a mofo, making it work.
High on this late night.
I normally time my Nate knows this. I normally time my eddies a little bit different
Oh yeah.
than what I did.
Eddie's about to be slapping her in a minute. So y'all know this episode is about to be lit. But you know I got a good one for you yet again.
What you got?
White TV shows growing up. Did you watch them? Did you have a favorite?
Did I?
No white telly in the house.
Wait. I definitely had to question myself. Like, nigga, are you black? The amount of TV shows that I remember watching Save the Bell.
The Bell?
Saved by the Bell. Okay. Look at that. Okay. Already starting.
Yeah, already.
Saved by the Bell.
That's a dope one. That's a good one.
Yeah, Full House.
Yeah, okay.
All day. Just a few. What about you?
If we're gonna go with my top three, I'm always good for the top three. Take it back to the TGIF days. Step by Step. Great
day
show.
By day.
3. Number 2. Had to think about it a little high. Counting down. Number 2 would have to be Growing Pains.
Ooh.
Because Alan Thicke was that dude.
He was.
And Mike Seaver, before the character Mike Seaver, Kirk Cameron's a douche. Crazy as fuck. But Mike Seaver was cool as fuck. I thought we grew up with Growing Pains. And number 1, Boy Meets World.
Ooh, okay. I wasn't a huge
classic.
I wasn't a huge. Remember Seventh Heaven?
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I do remember it being on, but it wasn't like, I thought it was real corny. That wasn't my white show.
I got you.
Not that most of them weren't corny, but
yeah, I was gonna say, generally speaking, they tend to lean a little corny. If you ask me.
Tool Time, that was my shit.
Oh Home Improvement.
Yeah. That was my shit. That was a dope one. They had a lot of little
Tim Allen
white shows that were out. They had some good theme songs too.
Yeah.
Them theme songs was hitting.
Yeah. King of Queens. Dude, was that
King of Queens.
Still hits by the day.
Man.
Still hits. Still hits.
Doug Heffernan, I feel like I'm a black Doug. We both fat. We both eat a lot of sandwiches. We both have like low paying jobs. So
you and about 60% of y'all. So
yeah, it's just like, hey, it is what it is. It's like, this is my life right here in white form. If I lived in Queens, I would be Doug.
Hey man, nothing wrong with that. He lived a hell of a life. So
he did.
Would he still be alive now? Like Doug, not.
Yeah, I think he would. He'd just be like old as shit. He would be like, because he was probably like in his 30s when that show was like on. So yeah, he's probably like 55 now, about to retire, about to move down to like Florida or some shit because he got.
He's still married. News. He's still married with Carrie though. Is that
because he probably would be Carrie still. The Gramps, he would definitely have been passed away.
Stop.
Pops. I don't think he would have made it. The black friend would have still been around. I feel like the whole gang probably would have moved to Florida because again they was carrying packages, probably slipped on some ice or something. But,
all right. Yeah, good point.
But shoot, ready to get this thing started?
Let's go. Welcome back.
Boom. That was a good show too for those youngins out there who don't know. But yes, welcome back to another episode of Late Night with Nate and Adrian. We are back. What's going on, Boogie?
Hey man, we out here staying alive in this Corona area, stricken,
virus hard. We out here
dodging them.
Ooh, man, not over here. Masked up at all motherfucking times.
Double mask for me.
If you ain't got the mask, make sure you got some Henny, because that shit kills everything.
Lies.
Kills it all.
Please don't take that as a medical recommendation at all. We are definitely not doctors.
Do not take that as a medical recommendation. We are not doctors. We are comedians. But you know who we got to shout out?
Ooh, first shout out. Let's get it.
We got to shout out the No Sleep crew. Shout out to those who are up with us during this late night. We appreciate y'all for rocking with us. Please like, subscribe, watch, send to all your homies on all platforms.
Every platform you could think of, we are on.
We're on all of them. Every last one. Before we get this show started, though, we do have to have a moment of silence.
Absolutely.
We've lost a legend, a true queen. Cicely Tyson passed away, 96 years old today. So definitely we got to have, a moment of silence for her.
What a full life. Mm-hmm.
All right. We are back. I know she is resting in power and everything. She had a lot of great movies already. And things. Mm-hmm. So definitely shout her out. I know she's walking those streets of gold with the Lord and all the other great Black actors and actresses up there in the pearly gates. All right.
Rest in power.
Yes.
Let's get to it.
In power. Moving along with this, we got to shout out, a sponsor of the show. Shout out those good folks over there at Black Watches. If you are in the market for quality timepieces, get to the camera. Quality timepieces. Hit up those good folks over there at Black Watches. They are a Black-owned company. They are putting out timepieces. Definitely hit those good folks up and use that code Late Night W-Nate. That's right, Late Night W-Nate. Get 20% off of those watches. Get those watches. Oh man, I got a ladies line coming out shortly. So ladies, don't.
I can't wait.
They are sliding you because they are not. Those are coming out here shortly. But Valentine's Day is around the corner. So make sure you get your man one of those Black watches. When you support our sponsors, just know you are supporting both myself and Adrian and everyone else on Late Night with Adrian. So please get those Black watches.
Thought my hearing was bad. I thought you said Late Night with Adrian only.
Hey, I mean, even if I wasn't here, I know you're gonna carry on the show.
Only
take a little vacation. You just
take your little vacay out of this motherfucking show.
Do it. We're gonna keep this thing on rolling.
Woohoo! Let's go.
We're about to bring in the Rager herself. Earlier she was eating a salad. I was like, I don't know if you're really gonna be raging right now. That's not really, raging.
Eating clean. You can't be clean in a rager. That's an oxymoron.
I need you to eat some greasy ass burgers. Get the rage meter going.
Indigestion.
We want all that rage. Let's go ahead and bring in the healthy eater herself. Go ahead and bring in Chloe, the beige wonder. Chloe, for our new segment, not new segment, I'm a little high. For our first segment, what the fuck is going on? What's going on, Chloe? What is going on?
Here's the thing. I think I can be mad and I can eat a salad. We'll see. But I think I can be mad and eat a salad, but that's just me.
You can eat clean and give a read. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
You know,
I guess.
I needed to balance it out. I had like crazy tacos for lunch, so I was like, I need to chill.
Okay.
My stomach, they were spicy tacos. What?
Sometimes, depending on where, I was about to say, depending on where you get them tacos, you could be having a long night. Let me just say that.
What kind of dressing was it? Because that'll determine where you're raised. What kind of dressing was it?
Oh, it was the Green Goddess Ranch.
Ooh, I know Green Goddess. I haven't tried it, but
she
I
personally
know
knows Green Goddess.
Yes, I know Green Goddess.
She personally knows.
I was gonna say, look, I'm not a huge salad dressing person. I do lime or lemon and keep it moving.
Y'all bougie.
I'm not a huge salad dressing person either, but when I first tried the Green Goddess Ranch, I was like, oh fuck, this is where it's at. So yeah,
I'm a true nigga when it comes to salads. I need half a bottle of dressing on my salad.
Lord,
a pound of bacon, cheese, croutons. It's a
that's
real
not even like
salad.
A salad. That's just like
a bowl of soup.
Soup.
It's a bowl of dressing with some lettuce in it.
It's healthy. Yeah. That's what I like.
Got you.
That's what I like. But
okay.
what the fuck is going on,
What's
Chloe?
going on,
so the first one, it's kind of crazy. So the Miami
crazy or crazy?
It's kind of crazy. Shut up. So the Miami Heat, they're going to have fans in their stadium I think it's actually today, because today's Thursday. So they're supposed to have fans either today or sometime next week, because they are going to use sniff virus dogs, dog sniffing virus dogs, to detect the coronavirus. And when I first read this, I was like, I don't understand. Does COVID have a smell? Like I didn't know. So
and also, did they have to kill a couple dogs in order for them to know that they can sniff out?
How many dogs were harmed in this trial?
Don't tell white people that they may have killed a couple dogs in order to
kill white people. I mean, kill dogs. Kill dogs. I'm calling 911.
And then is it like, are these like retired drug dogs? They're just like, you know what? You're
no,
too old to be out there on the streets, but you can sniff corona out these
I can so see that. A retired dog, like, well, I gotta go put my collar back on. Here we go.
First of all, these dogs did not ask for this life. That's like point one. They were forced into this life. They did not ask. They like I don't like them getting the same rap as people who are actual cops. Dogs do not ask for cops.
I completely understand, because have you ever seen a dog apply for a job?
You know, them dogs be like sad as fuck. Them dogs be like, I just want to play ball like the other dogs.
That's what I'm saying.
I gotta go to work.
Those dogs?
Wait, these dogs are on a leash and they see free dogs skipping and flying and shit.
You know, them dogs be like, man, these niggas don't know nothing about no work ethic. These niggas just want to play ball all goddamn day. It's more to life than just playing ball and sniffing your ass.
And also, how are they getting paid?
They get paid dog biscuits. Them niggas is underpaid. They ain't getting no steaks, no chicken. Them niggas is getting Purina or fucking kibbles and bits.
Well, and do dogs get, this is my question, like, do dogs get like kicked out of the academy if they just like miss a bomb? Just like, my bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like, or if like a dog was like mad at like their owner of the academy, it was just like, yeah, I smell this bomb right here, but I didn't get my fucking treat last time, so I'm gonna just roll on by.
You know what it is? They send that nigga to the pound. That's what they do. It's like, he didn't make the cut. Or they're rescues. That's what rescue dogs are. Those are police dogs that didn't make the cut. Those are all rescue dogs.
They got former police dogs just in the pound, like help me.
I want to know though. Like,
my bad, I'll do better.
I won't miss the corona coochie. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm legit trying to figure it out though. How does the dog know if you got? What if it's just dust? Like, what if it's like, yo, my man, I just got a dusty ass house. Like, I ain't got corona. Or like, how does the dog know?
So how they kind of like described it, which is like really weird. So like this started out, I believe, in India and some other country. They were using these dogs, and apparently dogs can sense if a person is symptomatic before they become symptomatic. Like they can like smell it or something, like in your sweat. It's really weird. And like what they're training the dogs to do is like if they sense that someone has it, then they just sit. And I was like, so are you bringing these people in one by one? Because if it's a crowd, you're never gonna figure out who it is. Dogs. Yeah. So it just I wouldn't trust it because I was like, why are we just now figuring this out is my question, right? Like if dogs this whole time could just sniff it, like, and this whole time we were scrambling for tests and we're like, we don't know how to figure out if you have it.
Yo, it just went to a goddamn dog.
Wait, the dog was like, oh, you didn't know? Bar got corona.
Maybe that's why they've been. Man, I bet you dog owners are like, my dog has been acting crazy this entire time, and it's like because they were trying to fucking tell you have Rona. Like
you had the vid the whole time. And then this is my thing, man. You know they're overworking them goddamn dogs. If the dogs get corona, do the motherfucking dogs do they get fucking sick time? Like what happens to the dog? Like what is the quarantine like for the dog if they get the Rona? Like we gotta think about this here. You know,
we can literally talk about this all damn day.
Because it's so fascinating. When I read this, it was not getting the press that it deserved. Because I was like, guys, they literally are saying dogs can detect coronavirus right as soon as we have the vaccine. Like we couldn't have trained them. Shit, I would have adopted 5 dogs and trained them my fucking self.
When I first heard this story, I'm thinking like, are the dogs gonna be like barking at niggas? Because you know niggas how they feel when they see dogs barking. I'm like, oh nigga, like shit, I ain't gonna come to this game anyways, nigga. You know, this fuck ass dog. So I mean, if they sitting down, I'd be like, oh, it's a nice ass dog. They'd be like, no, my man, you got the Rona. Like, you can't
also
get in
weird because they're also offering. They were like, if you have allergies or if you don't like dogs, we also have these rapid tests for you. And I was like, so you could just. I would be like, nah, let me see that rapid test. I'm not gonna trust.
I choose the dog. The dog gonna be like, hey man, you know, the dog's gonna be like, hey, you know, Sniff. I can't tell what corona is. I'm
supposed to.
I'm gonna just sniff on you real quick. This is my job. I want to get fired. So, all right, good. Go ahead, buddy.
I would be mad as hell though. Like if I'm the person, I'm like, give me the rapid test. Like I'm supposed to trust the fucking dog that sniffs his own ass. That I have corona, like, come on, bro. Like, fuck out of here. Give me the rapid test and let me go buy my business.
How are you just like training them? Like, did you just like have them sniff a vial of COVID every time? Like, were they just getting high off of the COVID vial? However, how does that work? That's what I want to know. Like,
I smell racism, but until let's go.
It's gonna be a whole lot of niggas kicked up out the Miami Heat games.
I heard Atlanta's trying to do the same thing too. So this is crazy. I ain't going, but I'm gonna watch y'all though and laugh and take notes.
Well, sticking in the the corona vein. That was a poor choice of words. I'm just gonna say pun intended. China has introduced COVID anal swabs. So if you want to tickle your fancy and see if you have Rona, you can get it done in your anus.
Get it done. So somebody's got to
tickle your little anus. They gotta go and then you can see if you have Corona that way.
I mean, like, I would be like, hey, my man, can I do this myself? I know my pressure points. So, can it be self-administered? And they just sit there and y'all look at each other in y'all eyes like, yeah, I'm doing it.
Yeah.
It's happening.
I legit would ask that same exact question. Like, yeah, can I do this myself? And then, like, is it like a tent? Where like, you just stick your ass out and they come by and spray it.
It's one of them sports tents where they go like, oh, he's coming.
It's also just like the most inconvenient like way to get like they basically were just like these swabs are limited, and I was like, no shit, because no one fucking wants to
choose
get
big
that.
slobs of toilet paper.
You know,
like what?
I saw who they were giving them to, and they have been given to children and school teachers. They're the first ones to be administered the anal swabs.
I can see it making sense for babies. That's what I'll say. I can see it making sense for babies a little bit. But that's like only because like you can't shove a thing up a baby's fucking nose. Like their brains are already like mush.
Why would you? But I would be more inclined to use a mouth swab, versus an anal swab, even with a baby. I know normally when they check doctors when they check the temperature, but okay. So can we do a thermometer vid test
in my mouth, not up my ass?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm talking about for babies. Hey, we're not talking about regular folks.
Yeah, I don't know why teachers were included in that test, category. It's like kids and teachers, and you're like, okay.
Like in the classroom, you gotta get the anal swab.
Like it doesn't make sense, but I can understand it being like, we don't know how to test kids quite properly yet, especially with kids that are 2 and younger. So we created this test for them. That makes sense.
It's the one time they actually put children and teachers first is for the anal swab. Any other time it's like, we need more money. Fuck you.
They were like, the kids are our future.
You know what? You get the anal swab. And I'm just like, who was the doctor? Who was the scientist that was like, the mouth ain't working? The blood prick, that ain't working. The nose, that ain't. You know what's gonna work? The booty.
Well,
the anus. Like
I still think it's weird, but like what they're saying is like you get more accurate test results by being tested in the asshole. And I
still can't see it.
Yeah,
Who's working on that research though? Like this is where people's money is going to for research. Someone was just in a lab somewhere, legit, like the anus. And then for the person that has to test the swab, someone has to test that.
I bet it better come with a side of JJ's fish or something, because I need a meal after
that shift.
Right.
I need hazard pay. I need some gum.
Come on, man. We need a whole packet, like starter kit. I'm sorry. You getting the nasal? You getting the anal swab? Here you go, buddy. I know you're going to need this afterwards.
And you know what it is, though? Like, legit, like, if I'm the head nurse, I'm like, oh, no, I only do the nose and the throat. You got the rookie. I'd be interns. Go ahead.
Yo, that's what they're doing. They're hazing. Ooh, that's a lawsuit right now. They hazing new nurses and doctors.
Right. It was your first year. Go ahead and get the anal swabs, my boy.
He's like, do I have to? It's required.
Legit. I don't want to travel anywhere that bad. If the States was like, yo, before you get on an airplane, you gotta have an anal swab. I'm like, I'm driving, bruh. I'm sitting on the couch.
I'm taking a boat. If it's to another country, I am taking a ship.
I'm like, it ain't that goddamn serious. And then like legit, if this is being administered by a healthcare professional, I feel bad for them. Because what if you get farted on? What if the fart air comes and you just back there, your whole PPE gets all fogged up from fart,
Nah,
I'm just saying.
They're healthcare professionals, right? Like they've seen worse than our like lame assholes. You know what I mean? Like
I don't care.
My asshole ain't never lame. From what I heard. No, I don't know.
So this is a quality asshole. I have synced it in the mirror.
Sorry, from my lame asshole. I'm not gonna put that on you. Drop your pants, pucker up, or stay home. Yup. Bro,
covering up that booty hole. I mean, hopefully they're using some type of and like, what if people stink? Like, what if you? Because some people aren't as clean.
They have to spray.
Yeah, they gotta do something. But
this
like
might
also
sting a little bit. This might be cold. Just like wipe your ass with a wipe.
Stupid.
That's how they
you're
do
an
it too.
idiot.
I like can't even think about it for too long because I feel like I'm feeling it even though it's not happening. Oh gosh, I could no, thank you. I'm good. Because it's also not like if you're like having anal, right? Because it's like a pick. Like a pick is just it's not a dick, it's just a pick. You see? It's
I heard the brain one hurts, like the one in the nose hurts. So I'm imagining this one probably hurts too, right? Like, how do you?
You know what? I've been hearing a lot of different opinions about the nasal. I've heard that it hurts. I heard that people are going too far, and then I also heard other people being like, "Yo, it's just a tickle."
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. You just gotta breathe through it. You just gotta because if you don't breathe through it, then you truly are just feeling it. But if you are breathing while they're tickling your brain, it's not that bad.
That's what they tell you with the anal swab. Just breathe through it.
Yeah, but I feel like you have to do some heavier breathing for that one. That's yeah. No.
But hey, hold on, ease on back there, player.
Nah.
Move me up before you do that.
Here's the thing: if people can give birth to a child, I could breathe my way through one anal swab, just one.
Oh, I was about to say.
I mean, this is very true.
I was about to say something else. I was like, "Fuck, that's not remotely the same." Okay.
She's like, that's not the same thing. I'm with you, Chloe. However, there are 4 other tests that you can get before we get to the anal swab. So I'm just saying, this has to be the last resort of all tests.
Isn't it any open orifices you can check really if you think about it?
No.
No. Okay.
Well, the thing for the anal one is the virus lives in different parts of our body for different periods of time. So the anal one basically.
Why wouldn't you chill in the warmest place? Right?
Yeah, that's why you have a lower frequency of a false. I think it's a false positive. You will know if you have COVID if you get the anus test. Basically,
how do you even walk up to a pharmacy or a testing zone and be like, "Hey, I want to get the anus test"? They gonna be like, "I'm sorry, what? I want to get my ass checked." Come on,
sir.
Or you definitely have that new employee that's just which test do you want? The anus test. We have one anus test here. What's your name?
I'm like, yes, I will take the motherfucking anus test. Not you announce to the goddamn store. Yes, I'm trying to be safe out here, ma'am.
I want a booty tickle. The booty tickle test, please.
Man, we should just be grateful that we have the vaccine, because if it's the most accurate, we have Biden in the administration, he'd be like, look, y'all, this is our only resort if we want to get back to normal. This anus test.
Yo, if that was the only test, I want Biden to be filmed with a little coat in the back, a little sheet blocking a partition, and I want him to do it.
And we doing it live on the air.
Live.
to show to everyone, see, it's safe. It works.
Yeah, but I need Obama to be up there too, because a black man will be like, all right. He'll let you know for real.
He was like, all right there now. We've gone too far.
Hold on there, my guy.
Okay, America.
Don't love you niggers that
much. My wife is from Chicago, but I am not.
He's like, I don't play that fuck shit. You don't play it with a real nigga's ass. It's like...
well, that is all the what the fuck topics I have for y'all today.
Yo, we are on a giggle fit.
It's the Eddies. But yo, on that note, I'm about to get on up out of here. We're about to bring in one of these queens to join these of the Queens. Road, come on in here for questions.
You guys were rolling.
And he's got to go in
The
5, 4, 3. There we go.
Kick him the hell out. Oh,
Picked
man,
his microphone up.
seriously, you should have muted him.
Dying.
We queening right now. We got questions with the queens, but before we actually get into it, definitely want to give a shout out to our next sponsor, Rose Vogue Styles. Go ahead and hit Instagram, and that's at Rose_Vogue Styles. If you want to keep it cute, but as she likes to call it, cheap it cute. You want some affordable, dope ass pieces. Go ahead and hit that Instagram. Go and check out the website, rosevoguestyling.com as well, and put in our code to get 20% off. Code is late night. Again, that code is late. LATE night. NITE. Because we want to be different. Okay. And get that 20% off code. All right. Go ahead and hit Rose Vogue Styles. Now let's get into it.
All right. So we got something from Twitter this time, you guys. It's not necessarily a question, but we're just gonna weigh in on this particular subject, which is what's the smallest reason you dubbed a man? And do you guys know what dubbing is?
Nope.
No.
So it's basically just like, I had to slide on him. I'm like, ow, I gotta keep him moving. You ghost him, whatever you got to do to get away. He's no longer in your life.
All right, okay.
So here we go.
To dub a dude. Yeah, I'm a little shallow. Go ahead, start first.
All right, so this is a Twitter response to that question.
Oh, okay.
Went on a date with this guy who told me he doesn't like it when girls waste spit out his cum because it's his energy. He told me when he masturbates, he drinks his own cum to conserve his energy. Also, he told me he could and does suck himself off.
Whoa.
Didn't go on a second date.
Right, because he don't need a second date.
He sucks himself off. But
oh my! What in the world? This is my first time hearing this question, ladies and gentlemen, and wow.
My mind instantly went to that scary movie one, whatever that scary movie one is, where the guy is in a wheelchair and he like lifts up his leg.
He's like, I don't need you.
Well, that was my question. How does that? How do you suck yourself off? Like, how do you
be a gymnast?
Limber. He's limber. He's limber. He be yogaing it up. You know what I'm saying? He got all his meditation practices done, and I appreciate it. He is enlightened right now. He's so enlightened, he can enlighten himself. And so him talking about drinking his own semen, let's perk on that real quick. Let's explore, if you will. Oh my God. I mean, listen, I'm not going to down a man for taking his own stuff. That's his. That's part of his body. That's in his body. It was already inside the body already. Okay. So, but no.
That build up, though, pun intended, that build up. But you know what? He can do himself, but also absolutely fucking not.
You better not be doing that around me. I would have been like, what are you doing? No.
Wait, did it say that, like, so wait, did she witness all of this? All of the 3 things that he said that he does? Like
he probably just was like, I suck myself off and I be drinking my own. Right. That's what he probably was doing.
No, I don't think she witnessed it. This was just him telling her. So I'm assuming this happened after he saw her spit it out. And then he was like, oh, let me just tell her she's wasting my energy.
Oh, should she have hit it and been like, oh, I'm so thank you, and excused herself the fuck out of here.
Like,
I
the fact that he's showing his energy was like, okay, what? What? And I feel like this man is some type of like other earthly type of thing. Like, I'm one with the earth and I'm doing my part to conserve energy. And
Leroy, shut up, okay? Leroy, who changed his name to Dubura, what you know what I'm saying? D enlightened, whatever.
Delight.
Right. Delightful Arico. Fuck out of here. Delightful Aura. Fuck out.
Like, that is so I don't even know. Like, what would you guys do if you ever like saw that happening? Like, I mean,
saw what? Wait, which part?
I was about to say,
a man drinking his own cum. Like, I mean, I guess if he can suck himself off, he's probably like just swallowing it right as it comes out. But I just like when I hear drinking my cum because I'm conserving energy, I just picture him having a glass of it. Like, that's like, for my afternoon delight.
Oh gosh, there's nothing. There, thinking about cum is like the most disgusting thing. I don't want.
I'm always like, hey, wait, where you want this to go? Hey, what we doing? What we doing? What we doing? Because it ain't going where you think it's going, buddy.
Like, nah, like like I have an IUD. I don't need to see the cum. You can just come right inside of me. I have an IUD. It's fine. I don't want to see it. I don't want to touch it. I don't want it in my mouth.
Right. Guys don't, they want to see it though. Like, but I want it on your body. I want it in your mouth. I want it on your eye.
One of my exes really was into that. And I was like, no, I'm going to need this to not be a thing because I'm the one that has to wash my body, right? Like, you just get to lay there.
I'm this person. I'll be like, excuse me. I'll be right back.
Yeah. He's like, whoa, what's going on? Adrian's like,
yo, I'll be like, well, I'll be right back, okay? Got a whole mouthful of shit. Like, hold that thought. Let me go destroy your babies. Fuck out of here, dude.
Oh gosh. And like the most disturbing part, I think, I mean, obviously, like, it's his body, like, it's great, but like the fact that he's so obsessed with his own cum, that is that's like beyond the cum part. I'm like worried about his like mental state a little bit because I was like, I don't even want to date someone like that because I was like, if you are obsessed with yourself that much that you like drink your own cum, I'm like, nah, we're good. Like, disgusting factor aside, that's just a little weird to me.
I was gonna say also he should like repurpose that energy and make a candle like everybody else is doing. Get out of here, okay? Make a candle. Make that energy more useful to the world, okay? To the masses, okay?
Yeah, I was like, you make it sound like you're dying. Like, this is some like fantastical world, and he's just like, if I don't
magic powers,
die. Like, the fuck, no, shut up.
He got a magic power, a potion in his semen. No, don't drink the energy. You gotta drink the energy.
Nah. I think that's more disgusting than pregnant women who like want to eat like their own placenta. Like, I think that's more disgusting.
What's wrong with that?
Huh?
What's wrong with that? I don't
think anything's wrong with it. I mean, like the act of like eating your own placenta, like, but I don't think there's anything wrong with it because like it makes sense. Drinking your own cum does not make sense to me. But
yeah, because if you think about like animals in the wild, like they would definitely eat their placenta, but they wouldn't just be like, "Oh, let me just take that from you."
You think animals have doulas? They're like, okay, you're almost ready. You're about to crown, baby. Okay, you're starting to crown.
Nah, what is the animal that just like drops its young? I think it's a giraffe. They don't even lie down. They're like, bye.
Oh, they're like you better get used to these legs because that's all you got, baby.
Real quick, so just to go in line with this, is there any reason that you guys have dubbed a dude or just kind of had a slide on him, didn't give him a second date that you wanted to tell our lovely listeners about?
Man, I got a whole list of reasons.
Adrian pulls out her scroll. Well,
now that you mentioned it,
I hope y'all listening. These fast ladies.
What are y'all's favorite ones? Mine's pretty petty. It's kind of lame, but I want to hear. I want to hear yours.
I mean, but generally speaking, like I've definitely like common practices that I feel like they don't understand, like being rude to the waiter, not tipping or barely tipping, questioning every fucking thing, like just complaining and stuff like that. I don't need that in my life. That's not part of the energy that I want to bring in my life. But on some petty, I thought he had some small hands. He had really short arms that wasn't proportioned to his body. I was like, nah, I can't do that. I think he was wiping his mouth a little bit too much for me, and I was like, yo, that's scary. Just
like wiping like this stuff away,
just going like that.
Did he have like a hair?
Nothing there. There was nothing. There was nothing there. It was the weirdest. He was like, yeah. Ew.
Oh, that was like his version of like the licking the lips, but he was like, let me do it a little more secretly.
I can't talk to that person. There's no more talking.
I'm gonna start doing this when I talk to you now.
So
like,
Adrian,
the weirdest things, like yeah, just some of the reasons. But
Bro, what about you?
Hey, like a guy that's just like talking about himself too much. It's like, all right, like there's one thing to be passionate, but it's like the date is not for you to get to know yourself. Like you trying to get to know me, ask me some questions. Like, come on. And this guy was just like talking the whole time. I was just I only got so many left in me and some fake smiles. Like, it's just too much.
Get that meal though.
Nah, I couldn't get a meal. I ate. Also, another, the same guy was just a catfish. So there's gonna be a catfish because that's a problem automatically.
Somebody thought I had
a lazy eye, and I was like, when you're balding, and like none of that was in your picture. So let's just be upfront. I don't know how you showcase a lazy eye, but like if you got one, cool. Like just put it in your profile.
Ooh.
That's like a pretty. I mean, a lazy. Yeah, I mean, no shade to those of lazy eye, but that's like a pretty big thing. The guy that he like looked like his photos, but he had like. It's so petty. He had like gained weight, and it was like unexpected when I saw him. And I like, but I'm just saying, like mentally, I like had it in my brain, right? So I like went back and I looked at the dating app. I think it was Tinder, and I was like, let me make sure I like had my glasses on. And I looked at this photo, and I was like, nope, my contacts are in. This is apparently the same guy. I can't do this. So, and I was smart and I made it a coffee date, but I didn't even finish the coffee date. I had ordered my coffee. I sat down and I was like, I have to go to the bathroom. And I told my friend to call me with an emergency.
Ooh, and with the oldie.
Yeah, and she did. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think I was there for like 10 minutes maybe. And
I'm
I was
real
like,
quick. Yeah.
I was
real
like,
quick to be like, well.
I was so glad I made it a coffee date because I was like, yo, you are like, it didn't help that he was also like kind of weird. I was like, this is like he showed up in like some boots that were like cowboy boots, but not cowboy boots. And I was like, I don't really know what the fuck is going on right now, but I gotta go. So
Dolly Parton's lost child.
Yeah, and he was like, yeah, we'll just have to like catch up like another time. Like, I'm so sorry about your roommate. And I was like, yeah, me too.
Wait, I do remember a time I was on a date and I did not like how this dude stood. He was like he was bow-legged, and I was like, yeah, I can't do
Did you even how far did you make it, Pat? Did you just look at him? You were like, nah, and just walk the other way? Like, how'd it work?
It was more so like I just made it clear. I was like, hey, so we cool, but we ain't that cool. You wanna go get this food?
You're like, I thought this was hanging out as friends.
Yo, switch it up real quick. Get real friendly. Like, hey, no problem, pal.
Buddy.
Yeah. You want a handshake, bro? Let's do a handshake, bro.
Wait, Amy, because you're so tall, did you ever like on like a dating app? Did guys ever lie about their height and you show up and you were like, the fuck?
Man, it happened twice, and I was just like, okay, Adrian, I'm gonna be nice. Be nice. Don't be that rude person. Don't do that. Because I've definitely done this, and I tell this to my friends all the time. There's one time, my good friend now, he's a dope dude, funny dude. Got introduced to him, and I was like, "What you about a smooth 5'7"? Like, and everybody was like, music stopped, and it was just like, so that was rude. You just met the man. I was like, you right. True. So, but yeah, so I've definitely encountered a couple shorties in some liars, okay, where they're like, I'm 6'2". I'm 6'2", real quick, and walk in. I'd be like, bro, you're not even 5'3" with Timbos on. Like, what are you doing? Why?
I've done that to two guys, but they were taller than me, but not the height I was looking for. I was like only by an inch, and that's not enough, right? And they were also too like oh yeah, I did say no to him. He was this really skinny guy. I was like, I can't hug someone where I also feel like I'm hugging myself, you know, like because that's how skinny he was, and I was like,
you don't like the pencil?
Yeah, I was like, I'm patting myself on the back right now, so I just don't think
you don't like the slims. The slims.
It's some slims, but I mean, he was like he was a pencil.
Chloe was like,
yeah, I was like, am I touching myself right now? Like, is that where this hug is?
But yeah, I was gonna say, but I want to make this clear as well. No slight to the vertically challenged, more average sized men. No slight whatsoever. You guys are loved, but not for me.
It also should be said though too, all the guys that I was like kind of petty towards, like I wasn't feeling their personality. Like they were all guys that I met on dating apps, and then when I met them, I was like, And then when I started to hug myself, I was like, yeah, this is confirming.
It just added on.
Yeah, it added on to it, where I was like, nah, we're good. We're good. So yeah.
Oh man, that was a nice one.
That's fine.
Okay. A good old combo. If you have a question for us that you want us to answer on live on a next episode, please hit our platforms, all social media platforms. Send us your questions and we will answer them right on here. I'm a little high. I was like, right on
here. Not over there, but right here. Here.
I feel like I'm talking so much. Let's bring Herb.
My favorite segments, bringing these niggas in. All the niggas are here.
Hey.
Part of the show. This is a great segment, again, called Bringing These Niggas In. We like to bring in everyone that's a part of Late Night with Nate and talk about some topics, some shit that's been going on the feed. I'm about to ask y'all a very important question that I feel like we don't talk about enough as Black people in the Black community. So is there ever a point that, do you guys ever feel sorry for like white people? Like at all? Like, is it just like I kind of feel sorry for the whites, or is it like, fuck them whites? Or is it like, I only feel sorry for whites if they're like downtrodden, like handicapped or something? Where's the line?
If they are handicapped, or there is something to where if I see a disabled white person, I feel more feelings of like, oh man, like I should probably like help them out or something like that, compared to like an able-bodied white person. There's just something about that to where I'm like, damn.
I agree.
Okay, word. So if a white dude with no legs calls you a nigga, what do you do?
I mean, I'm gonna push him out of that fucking chair is what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna feel sorry about it for just a split second.
Yeah.
Be like, on the ground. Oh, okay, time to go.
Like, right? Get my black ass up out of here.
Yeah, like nah. But like, I would probably be like, for real, in a wheelchair, you're gonna do that? You to me right now, and you're in a wheelchair, So yeah,
I feel like racist people that have handicaps, you're like the worst type, because it's like, bro, you down here with me, like they don't like you either. So but yeah, I definitely, I think I'm more inclined to side with you. Like I'm more empathetic. I show a little bit more sympathy towards the whites that have the handicap, because I feel like for me, like if I'm going to, like when I see homeless people, like I give to like black homeless people. I'm like, my brother, my sister, let me help take care of you. If I see a white dude, I'm kind of like, nah. Because 9 times out of 10, you can probably call somebody who's rich, who's got a little bit of dough, who can help you up. You white. Most black people, you don't have that. You're homeless. All the people that you could have called, they probably would have been there to help you from being homeless. So you ain't got nobody. So I'm going to give you my $5.
I definitely feel more empathy towards black homeless people, 100%. But I also feel a lot of empathy towards any homeless person or those who are experiencing homelessness.
Yeah,
That's like that's like the system has like officially got you. Like if that's like kind of like where you are right now, like that sucks. Like that's really.
I also can't. I feel bad the fact that we have so many outlets that might say that homelessness is a fad and it's a fake, because like there's movies where they have a homeless person asking for money and then he takes off his clothes and he really has a huge house and a car and stuff like that. Because I feel like a lot of people watch TV and be like, and when they see homeless people, they're like, you're not really homeless. Like, who are we to be like, hey, my man, can you show me XYZ so you can prove that you're homeless so I can give you $5? Like, nah, nigga, just.
I've legit seen a homeless, like a white dude, legit take money and then walk down the street and get into a Benz. I have seen that here in Chicago.
Wow.
So that's why I'm more inclined not to give to white people, because I'm like, bro, you got something. You got, unless you dirty, unless you got meth mouth.
Yeah.
If they got meth mouth, I'm like, okay, bro.
I was gonna say, so you're the type of person that needs to read the wood paper, the cardboard note, even though
I gotta tell how funny your sign is. I gotta see where we're going with it. That's really me. And again, how clean they are. If they super clean, I'm like, you ain't been out here that long, bro. You probably made a wrong stop.
America's Got Talent. You are America's Got Talent, but America
could have been in a homeless.
This nigga is the Randy Jackson of the streets.
Yeah, like
he judges yellow. It's a nobody dog of the streets. It's a nobody. A certain level of homelessness.
I don't base it off of cleanliness. What I will do though is I will offer to buy them food or buy them something. Like I'm be like, do you want something? Yeah. That's when you can tell, because I've definitely had some people be like, "Fuck you," and I was like, "Okay, you just told me your whole story about how you're hungry," and I'm like, "Yo, let's go into the shop and I'm gonna get you some food," and I was like, "Nah, that says to me that you're on drugs and I can't help you in the way that you need help with what is most likely your drug addiction." So like,
I can do a bag of weed.
But they're also like, they probably homeless because they're like, you can't tell me what to do and you can't tell me what to do.
Y'all just gonna be out there on the street arguing.
Also,
you need this food, motherfucker.
But talking about go to this restaurant, nigga, I want to go to the other one that's down the street. You're not about to just tell me I gotta eat this food.
Yo, bro, I feel like what you got, bro.
No, honestly, you guys know how I am. I don't like. I don't like this question, like feeling bad or feeling empathy for black versus white. Like if you, I don't know, this is how I look at the world. I'm like, if I see somebody homeless, whatever color they are, I just automatically feel something for them. I don't care if you're white or not, clean or dirty. Like, I don't know, I just feel something. So I don't know. When it comes to stuff like that, it's like if somebody fell in hard times,
Oh, Mother Earth,
white.
yes.
You're still a human. You still deserve to come up and be helped. Like, just because your ancestor did X, Y, and Z, we don't know. They could even be, what if their Black Lives Matter? I don't know. Just if you need help, you need help. But I mean, I don't feel bad for like white people that are like the celebrities and then they do something wrong and then they're like, well, I didn't mean to. Like that stuff is like, nah. Like black people, I give more empathy for in that type of situation. Like a black celebrity, like, okay, But
not 10 families, right? That they feed right now. So
yeah,
I feel that.
I agree with that because I think it's like, it's like you can feel empathy for anyone on hard times, but I personally feel more empathy for anyone who is black because I'm like, it just hit extra hard because like white people already have a leg up in it, even if you are poor, So like, it's like, like I'll feel sorry for like anyone.
Let them tell you, they up here.
Yeah. So I just feel extra empathy, and I'm inclined to give more to anyone who is black and on hard times compared to anyone who's white and on hard times. And with that being said, my aunt and she was white, she had Down syndrome, and she said some of the meanest fucking shit. And I was like, she has Down syndrome. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like, what? Like, I mean, sometimes we'd be like, Lynn, stop that.
Chloe's like, not the rage. I mean.
I was like, what am I supposed to do? She was like, get the fuck away. Like, she would just roll. And I was like, you know what? Okay. Lynn's kind of scary. So we're just gonna.
She'd be over there beating y'all's ass.
I was like, because I was like, I mean, you can say some shit, but I was like, what are you gonna do? Like,
stop. Like you can do so much, buddy.
It's your family. What can you do? It's your family.
I was just like, she would say shit that like no one else in the family would get away with like fucking saying. Like it would just be like weird and rude, but we're just like, that's Lynn, right? It's just Lynn saying some mean ass shit.
Lynn gonna
let her
be
go.
Lynn. But yo, I found this other one. Keeping in line with the shenanigans, it is folks actually out here getting off to the nasal swab, the COVID test. Folks are literally getting their jollies off to the test, getting turned on, getting that Nussy popped, getting that Nussy tickled. They are enjoying, and yes, I did say Nussy. For those of you that don't know what the Nussy is, I will read the definition of the Nussy because these folks are out here getting it popped and twisted and touched, and they are enjoying it. The Nussy, or the nose pussy, if you will, was discovered during the coronavirus pandemic of 2020. People that had to be tested for COVID-19 had to have their nose swabbed. Right where the brain connects was led to the people rolling back their eyes and gagging. They were gagging. Oh, fuck, you swabbed my nose, pussy. The Nussy. Folks.
This nigga's voice announcing that shit is hilarious. By itself. The Nussy.
Person for the brand new word Nussy. Like,
it's one of my new favorite words. Like, it just rolls off the tongue. Nussy. Just say it. Like, I feel like these young rappers are gonna be saying, Nussy and all.
Ain't nobody gonna be saying that shit.
Fast forward 3 months later.
Okay.
I mean, well, actually, I don't know because people do say bussy. So,
I mean, I just feel like have we really gotten to that point where people are that hard up for getting their jollies off that you out here scheduling COVID tests just to get off?
I mean, niggas in the house, bro.
They said free tests, and they said I will be there several times a day.
They were like, I want to be touched in every way possible. Where you touching me now? In my nose? Let's go.
Let's do it.
And
You're touching the insides.
I gotta feel bad for like the medical practitioner. Like, Gary, this is the 5th time this week, buddy. Like, what is going on? Like, you've been here. Like, that's just some.
But also, like, who was the first person to tell the study or the person that wrote that article, I'm aroused? You know what I'm saying?
To say this slowly. No offense, Chloe. White people. White people were I guarantee there weren't no niggas sitting around like, hey nigga, you know what? I really get turned on by having this stick jubbed up my nose.
Well, the black doctor, the black doctor led the whole study. So
it could just be.
Yeah, it's not like these crazy ass crackers is getting their rocks off to these nasal swabs.
Are there even any like pleasure sensors in your nose? Like that shouldn't even be possible.
Like, my nose is kind of ticklish. It's kind of ticklish, so I'm not saying I'm into this Nussy concept. I'm just saying my shit gets kind of ticklish. When I first got my nose test, like it was a crazy fucking feeling. It was like, it felt like my brain was being tickled and shit like that. I'm just saying that I have
you can get off. That's what
a baseline level.
Yeah. Easily you can get off. Okay.
Yeah, what's your experience with this, Marcus?
Yeah, Marcus, come forth.
All right, so let's keep it a stack. Let's keep it a stack. So when I first got the first test I got, the nose joint, right? I'm not gonna lie, the nurse who did it, beautiful woman, right? and then, right? She like does it, and I'm like, damn, that shit. I've never had that sensation before. And she cracked up laughing, and that felt so good, like by itself. And then she did the other side, made the joke again, same hard laugh, incredible, right? But then the next week, this other chick, it was a new nurse, not the same nurse. She fucking.
So you ain't get the That's what's
now it's just traumatic now. So, but I get it. I get
got
it.
turned out.
It's tickly and stuff. I don't think I would have ever like gone as far as like coining a phrase and actually getting my dick hard from it. But I'm just saying, I get the tickly whatever the fuck that people are talking about.
This nigga Marcus be inviting chicks over like, yeah, I'm into some freaky shit.
Nah, relax. Ain't nobody over, nigga. It's coronavirus.
We should probably invest in cotton and Q-tips because everyone's gonna be buying Q-tips to get out of this Nussy.
Yeah, fuck.
You know what? Everybody black and a percentage of black should have a couple stocks in cotton.
Oh,
that's disrespect that we haven't had any type of retribution.
What's a cotton brand even if it's cotton?
We just own cotton balls.
I'm the owner of cotton.
Just cotton, man. Can we have cotton, please?
Yeah, NASDAQ says cotton owned by the blacks.
Owned by
literally. That's what it should say. On the tag.
It's just a picture of the
This was made from 100% cotton from the black.
It's gonna be niggas going to the grocery store getting wine, condoms, and Q-tips. They about to have a wild ass night. Like, yo, I'm getting.
Marcus is like, I've already thought about it. I know.
Hey, relax. See, we get vulnerable. We share things, and now we're getting chastised for it.
He said, I went back the next week.
I was about to say, you telling me you need to get tested again?
For COVID, yeah. Niggas be out here. I volunteer in the community and shit. I be around people and stuff. I had to make sure, I don't want to be sick around my people and shit.
And then make sure we censor him doing that over his nose. Because that's him simulating his nose. No, I'm just kidding.
That was a missed opportunity, bruh. You should have got the number while she was, fingering your nostrils, bro.
But what the fuck do I look like asking for a number during COVID after someone put a thing up my nose? That's a bad look. You know what I mean?
Not at all. You could be like, first of all, you could be like, man, after this test result.
What you thinking?
Is that how niggas talk to you? Is that what niggas do after this?
No.
Is that how men address you? I didn't know.
I've definitely had a couple men address me like that. Absolutely.
I'm sorry, but the hand. I don't know why I want to have hand motions. Men don't do that. So when we be like, "Yo, so fam, well, beautiful." Hey,
where are these niggas?
I definitely had.
Who are these niggas? Right?
Exactly. Who are these niggas?
I mean, I didn't go any further past the hand motion. I was like, nah, we're good. That's a lot of hand moving that you're doing there towards me.
Fam.
We're good.
Yeah.
You need some stiff arms.
I'm telling you, Marcus, you should have been like, I know this ain't your first rodeo. This ain't your first Nussy that you done had your fingers in. I feel like we had a great connection. And I would like for you to come over and play with this Nussy, all night long.
Don't say that. Don't say that last part. Don't. If you have any hope of getting this person, do not say that.
Nussy all night long. You can put on some.
And also, like, you can so talk to him. So go back to the clinic, get to the same nurse. Finally, get to the same nurse. So you gotta take hella tests until you find that right nurse.
Yeah,
fair enough.
Get your Nussy out.
Another time, this cute nurse, it was me and this other black dude, right? And she was like so much nicer to this other black guy. And I was so jealous. I was like, why is she being so nice to him? Like, we were doing I fucked up and I didn't put my hand sanitizer on. But the other guy did. And she was like, good job. And then we did like to the guy and not to me. And then we like fucking did the test. We had to do it ourselves this time. And then when he did his shit and put it back, doing the process or whatever, she was like, good job to him. And then when we got up, she said bye to him. It didn't say bye to me. I was like, what the fuck?
She liked his Nussy better, bro.
I would have been like, bye. Word.
You know what it is? You're a hoe, bro. She's already felt your Nussy. She's trying to.
I guess so. This is a different one though. I was pressed. I was I was sad for like an hour. I was like, why was she so nice to him and not to me? And I was like, why am I so jealous of this? Like, have I been in the house that long?
You've been turned out. You've been turned out, bro.
I guess so.
Turned out. You done got your Nussy popped and you just turned out, bro. You turned
just
out.
Gonna keep getting Nussy. I'm so tired.
It's one of my favorite words, man. Nussy. This nigga Marcus gonna be turning tricks in the parking lot for Nussy.
All right, okay.
I just hate
no more story time with Marcus.
Nasty. That's all.
Nah, Marcus, I love your stories, and honestly, I think you should give us updates. Like, you need to go back. You need to give us some updates. Like,
you should.
Yeah, and you know what? Be yourself. Just be yourself.
Appreciate that.
Don't give up the Nussy on the first date, bro.
All right.
Don't say the word Nussy at all in any point of conversation. Do not mention it at all.
I don't plan on it. I most certainly will not.
I mean, it's a rather funny word, Nussy, but we're gonna keep this thing rolling.
This nigga Nate's in the 6th grade. He loves the word so much.
We're gonna keep this thing rolling. Shout out to Mad Grass Collective for sponsoring this show. They have provided a lot of giggles this episode, I must say. Shout out to those good folks out there in Detroit. If you are in the Detroit area and you're looking to get your smoke on, hit up those good peoples over there. They will take care of you. Again, when you support our sponsors, you support us. And speaking of sponsors for our next segment, Nothing Blunt Facts, we have to shout out Print Puff Pads, those good folks over there. Get all your smoking accessories and everything. Use that good promo code. They will hook you up with all of your goodies. Got some goodies right over here right now. This smoke tray was provided to me by Print Puff Pads. So shout out to those good people. Marcus, what you got for us, bro? What you got?
Word. Question time. Okay, I'm just gonna read it. It's right here in front of me. So, Phyllis Wheatley, a black woman, was the first African American to publish a book of poetry, poems on various subjects, religious and moral, is the name of the poetry book. What year was that written?
The first. Okay, so when were we allowed to write?
Right.
You know,
I fucking love that question because there are questions for all of those things. When were we allowed to breathe? When were we
Read.
to move? When were we allowed to drive?
With each other. When was that thing?
Oh,
y'all
yeah.
niggas gonna laugh at this shit because, like, when he said Phyllis Wheatley, I first thought of, I'm like, who the fuck is Phyllis Wheatley? And I was like, ain't that the lady that was on the Jeffersons that played the housekeeper? That's who I instantly thought. I was like, I don't think that's her. So yeah.
When did you write this book, this poem book?
What was the book called again?
It was called
A Passage Too Long because I just learned how to to write. So
the ancestors.
It's called Poems on Various Subjects, Religious Moral.
That sounds like a lame ass title. Poems on various subjects?
Nah, it just sounds like a dissertation or some shit, some scientific
that
shit.
Sounds like
this was the first book of life. Okay, so she needed to air out her grievances.
I'm gonna say 1840.
18.
Yeah, I'm with
yeah.
Chloe. I'm thinking 1865. Because poems on various subjects. What are these subjects? Like, you ain't said shit. This is
pick a subject in your head. I bet you I have it.
Subjects. It's in there.
I bet you.
I bet you I have it.
He said, pick a subject, any subject. Got it. I have it.
Love. It's in there. Page 365.
All right, I'm going to hit you with 1900s.
Whoa.
1900s?
Yeah, no, 1900. Like,
okay, I heard that. And I was like,
you know how we be Illinois in it sometimes?
Illinois and oh wow.
Okay.
Jules, come on now.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, you did say Jules. I remember. Wow, it's all coming back.
Say Jules.
Interesting.
Yeah, Jules is plural. This is plural.
Jules is plural.
Really
I'm going to Jewel. You don't say I'm going to Jewel.
Yeah,
well, I do, but I'm not from Illinois, so.
Hey, you ain't from, so you can't say.
So we say all of our letters in Maryland.
I say Illinois as well. But when I'm with my Chicagoans, we say, "Hey man, I'm from Illinois."
Facts.
Yeah, that's silent.
That is very silent.
Hey man.
Wait, no, we gotta get Rose's answer.
Yeah, Rose, what's your answer?
Oh, you guys were stalling for time for me. I'm trying to think of the name Phyllis and like when it was popular, and I felt like, in the 70s people were still named that, but it was dying out. So I'm still thinking like 18 something too, but maybe like 1865. I don't really remember what everyone else said, so I hope I didn't say something.
Said 1865. We could share that answer.
Bro. Oh, did you?
We can share that
answer. No. Let me pick something else.
Nah, bro. Keep that answer. We can share.
What about 1849?
Okay.
She said, "Fuck Nate's answer. I want my own."
She also I never would have thought of thinking about the name and when it was popular. So that's really fucking cool. Sorry, I thought that was really cool.
Yeah. Bro,
we got
detectives work together. When was the last time Phyllis was popular?
It's just cool. I never would have thought of that. Anyway, yeah, answer.
Word. Somebody, Phyllis is watching this right now. Like, I'm sad.
Those are the only words she has. I'm sad.
1773 is the
what?
answer. Yeah.
All right, cool.
1773.
Yeah, man.
When the Constitution was founded or something? 17.
Yeah, it was before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Where's she from?
Well, she was originally born in Gambia, and she was sold to the Wheatley family in Boston when she was 7. And she was emancipated after her book was released.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how she finessed. At what point did they let her write the book? Was she a house slave?
She was sneaking to write it. She was sneaking to write it.
You did
Maybe
say
she was a house slave.
Yeah, Massachusetts.
You did say Massachusetts, so most people
That's
that
true.
were
Up north. Yeah. Facts.
Yeah. They were like, yeah, we'll teach you how to read and we'll free you too. Has she been in Mississippi? You know how to do what?
But they only freed her because of her book. They were literally like, yeah, you only get freed around here if you're productive.
Yeah,
and she wrote a book. So
they emancipated her, and they was like, "You don't say you have a book? You want to publish? So this is your first day of being free." And this is what you want. You want to go to work and publish a book. Got you.
I picture that as like, so when did you have time to write this book?
Was she
was in the field?
So you still in time.
Right?
Oh my gosh. This episode brought to you by Cotton.
Cotton, yeah. Oh wow.
You should be picking, not reading.
No, she was like, if I stay ready, I ain't never have to get ready. So when she got emancipated, she was like, y'all, I got something for y'all. It's standing on all these toes.
She was prepared.
She was first in line.
Right. There's a section in there about white people.
That's why it's of various things.
Right.
Because she didn't want to be variously brutalized, okay? Right. That's why she said, let's go generic so everybody can love it.
You got a good collard green recipe in there. So this is how you make good greens. She had everything up in there. She had a I know there was a section in there that was like literally switched. You know there was a code talk in there for niggas. She was like, oh, she talking about white people. Mm-hmm. You know there was a section in there for the niggas that could read back then. She was like, she is talking about the master.
She probably made a different version, like us
and them.
And the various topics.
That was like their version of Black Twitter back then.
Right.
So this is for the Negroes, and this is for the whites. Oh shit, Marcus, you got another one for us, bro?
I do. Okay, so Stevie Wonder was the first Black person to win Album of the Year at the Grammys. What year was that?
Oh fuck! How old is he? God damn it!
We were just talking about Stevie too.
I know. Nate don't do his dance.
I'm not.
I'm saying 1960. I'm sticking to it. I have no idea.
Yeah, it would have had to have been early. I'm thinking 1969.
All right, I'm gonna go 1962.
You're saying he was the first Black person to have win a Grammy?
1971.
It was like Album of the Year, he said.
Album of the Year. Oh, okay.
1971.
Dope albums in the 70s.
I'm gonna say
yeah.
I'm gonna say 1973.
You son of a bitch.
That's a respectable answer. We need to go on Family Feud. These are respectable answers. Porcupine.
Wait, did everyone answer?
Yeah,
I think
Mr.
so.
Harvey,
Okay.
what is the
Yeah,
answer?
1960, 1969, 1971, 1973. The answer is 1973. Not bad.
I thought he said 1969. Who got that?
Nah, I was just listening out the y'all answers, but the actual answer is 1973. Yo, Team White Skin killing it. We're not doing that right now.
We're not doing that. Adrian, it's when we are not doing it that we are dominating. This is not.
The pressure's off.
Yeah, the pressure is off, and generally speaking, you want to have separate. You want to be individual. You know what I'm saying? We
Okay.
want to stand out. Together we lose. But
individually, y'all shine.
Okay, this campaign just took.
Adrian would be a great.
Adrian just argued against unity, and she literally was like, "Together we lose, alone we are strong." So she said, "Get the fuck away from me because I am better by myself."
Divided we thrive, together we fall.
Adrian was like this: together we are weak, but like this, you are strong.
Oh, you guys are silly.
You would be a terrible football coach of any kind.
Nah, she'll be a hilarious motivational speaker.
They'd be like, "Hey, but you're contradicting everything you're saying."
But we lost by 50. I don't care. It was a great game.
But you played. Did you play?
It was like, this is the first. We have someone else against unity. Like, what?
Cheerleaders are like,
Adrian's
like, ooh.
She's booing the cheerleaders.
Sit down. We didn't ask for this.
Fuck that unity shit.
Yo, that is a funny ass sketch right there.
It is.
Just having one person boo at team and unity. We don't stand for this. I don't stand for this.
You and I.
She's gonna be out there. Right. She's gonna have a sign like niggas against unity. Niggas against unity. Niggas against unity.
The NAU chapter. Niggas against unity. It's like an activist organization or some shit.
Yo, Marcus, you got another one for us, bro? Or was that the last one?
I got one more. We can do one more. It's gonna be a recent one.
Hit us with it. Let's see if we can beat Chloe, one who's winning this one.
This one might be one that you just know, but we'll see. Okay, so what year did Gabby Douglas become the first Black gymnast to win the individual all-around title?
Oh, man, that was a couple years ago.
I love the collective. Damn, I should know. Like, girl,
I don't know what year was the Olympics.
I'm gonna go 2013.
Olympics.
Oh,
yeah, I don't know.
Wait, you said the all-around title 2012.
2016.
2016.
All right, so
the ABCD option.
Yo, so I could do 2014. Is that
every four years? Every 4
Was there one in 2011?
That was 2016.
20, yeah.
All right, so it is 2016.
Oh, you know when the Olympics are?
2012, 2016.
It was one before that. I'm saying 2016.
It's not 2018, though. It's not 2018.
I don't know when the Olympics are. So
2011.
Every 4 years. So every multiple of a 4 year.
I put my answer in first. I said 2012. That is my answer.
It is 2012. Damn it.
2016.
It is 2012 though. Because that's what I was trying to say. I'm like 2013.
Are you asking for world championship or are you talking Olympics? You said all around title.
Yes, at the Olympics. Yep.
Olympics 2012.
I'm gonna say what Chloe said.
It is 2012. I just
because Simone Biles came onto the scene in 2016.
Yes.
See, that's the thing. Like, if y'all asked me, I would have got my Black girls mixed up. But y'all, no.
We all look alike. Oh, we all the same.
You said you would have gotten Simone Biles and Gabby Douglas mixed up.
I gotta just come clean. Yeah, they're both the short Black women. I don't think that close attention.
No, Gabby Douglas is so much taller than Simone Biles. What?
Yeah, she's like 5'1". They're both tiny, right?
They're both tiny.
You're right.
Gabby Douglas is tall.
You're right. Okay, define tall.
Yeah.
How tall is Gabby Douglas? Let's look it up.
Gabby Douglas, I'm gonna say at least 5'6". Oh, she was 5'2"?
5'2"?
Yeah, motherfuckers is tiny, bro. They're
well, Simone Biles, she's 5 feet then, at least.
No, she's like 4'11". She's like 4'11".
There we go. Okay, so I'm not crazy. So Gabby Douglas is taller. All right.
See,
yes.
I wouldn't have gotten them mixed up. I would have gotten like the years all fucked up. Anyways, the answer is 2012. So great job, everyone. You guys did a good job.
She's 4'8". Ride the light skin coattails.
Thank you. 3. That was we swept. I swept all the answers today.
Went off.
I gotta tip my hat to Beige Wonder.
Did y'all hear?
Did your thing.
Did y'all hear how tall I said Simone Biles was?
You said 4'11".
4'8", right?
Damn, y'all heard. I almost got to guess. She's 4'8". Nigga, that's
okay. So that's why I thought Gabby Douglas was like 5'6" because I was like, well, Simone's got to be 5 feet. So 4'8", 6 foot.
Bro,
I can't even conceive of that. I can't even imagine what that.
I think I was
is
3
like.
at 4'8". I think I was 3.
Can she even like go to amusement parks? Like, what's the thing to like get on?
You're right.
She can make her own personalized.
Right.
That's right. She can actually buy that shit.
She's like,
buy the bitch out anyway. She's like,
out of revenge, right? Out of revenge, just crying like, I couldn't ride you.
Now I bought this bitch. I can ride as many times as I want.
Now just these seats so I can ride on them.
That is ultimate like rich nigga shit. Like, I'm buying the one thing I couldn't do. A roller coaster. Riding this bitch fucking forever. That would be some ultimate rich nigga shit. But yo, definitely appreciate all y'all for popping in, for bringing these niggas in, and for nothing blunt facts. I appreciate all y'all niggas. Gonna get y'all on up out of here. Thank y'all.
Peace out.
This has been a giggle fest.
Has been a giggle fest.
A fun ass episode tonight. I definitely hope the No Sleep crew, and all the new viewers have enjoyed this lovely episode as well. It was definitely fun, Boogie.
Heck yeah, it was fun. Just remember to tell a friend to tell a friend. Pass this on, okay? Along to your friends or stranger, and let them know that Late Night with Nate and Adrian is fire business, and they need to be watching. So
fire business, watching, listening, whatever your jam is. We on all of the podcast platforms. I definitely want to give a shout out to Chloe, Ro, and Marcus. As always, thank them for being a part of Late Night with Nate and Adrian. And again, shout out to Black Watches, Rose Gold. We got a shout out Rose Vogue. We got a shout out Mad Grass Collective, and shout out to Print Puff Pass. Again, when you support the sponsors, you support this show.
Yes.
Definitely thank y'all. Boogie, again, it's always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure, my man.
This thing with you. Let's get
always
on
a pleasure.
Here.
Let's go.
Peace.